Good morning. Good morning. Today is Thursday, June 13th. Thankful Thursday. And I was going to touch on two things. One that I've been overcoming for a while, and one that has been helping me to overcome it for a while. I'm in a John Maxwell leadership program that has been amazing. I have learned so much from it. And for me, I had a lot to learn and a lot to overcome. And with God's help in my Bible studies and stuff, I have definitely really had some awesome changes in my life, which is great. And they're just personal. I don't have to be someone that's an influencer or whatever. I'm not really striving for that. Even coming on here is a little weird for me because I never took pictures before, much less get on a camera and come on here. So that was one of my insecurities, which is what I'm talking about today, is insecurities and instruction. The reason I included instruction in that is because all the Proverbs that I'm reading every day, it always talks about instruction. If we take instruction, we're wise. If we don't listen or don't heed instruction, we're fools, or it's folly, which means we're fools. So learning to take instruction, sometimes if you have insecurities, is hard. And I think that's where some of my struggle was in the past. There goes my little crazy doggies. But that's where some of my struggles were in the past, is that I was insecure in who I was and what I felt. And as I've been really connecting with God and understanding that I am a child of God, that those insecurities just get smaller and smaller and smaller. But in Maxwell's leadership, he talks about he just didn't have a lot of insecurities. He was raised in a very nurturing family and given support and all the things that you would want to do with children that I didn't do with my kids. I've learned this later and hopefully can pass it on to you that are younger, that are raising your kids, or those of us that are older and have grandkids, that we can do this. I think sometimes it's easier to do it with them. I don't know why. Maybe there's that separation, but we still love them as much as our kids, if not more, and it's a little bit easier, but our insecurities get so much in the way. Now, this course I'm in is a leadership course, and as parents and grandparents and many things that we do in our church, we are leaders. So we need to be aware of our insecurities, because our insecurities will keep us from going as far as we'd like. And at some point, from what John Maxwell said, and I can see it now looking back, those insecurities are not only going to hurt yourself, but they're going to hurt others, because you're not going to want those others to grow. In all of his endeavors, when he hires people and stuff, his main goal is to create leaders. And he creates those leaders he basically, I believe he even tells them, I want you to train someone to take your job. And that, if you're not secure in yourself, that's a really hard thing to do, because you don't like people being better than you. I believe it was Roosevelt, that one of our presidents, that said, I don't have to know everything. I just hire people who do. Very secure in himself. He knew who he was. He knew what his strengths were, and he applauded those who did better. And I'm getting there. I've gotten much better at that. And it's just really opened up the way I feel about others. And that's how we're supposed to feel about those. We're supposed to love everyone no matter what. And I think sometimes our insecurities hold us back in that. They keep us from really being that cheerleader for somebody and really wanting to help someone, that hold back some information so they can't be as good as we are, or so that we're better than them, or we talk about them behind their back. That gossip, that is such a bad thing, that talks about in the Bible a lot not to do. And that is very harmful to me. That's very harmful to them. Insecurities. I'm definitely learning that. And one of the things that he talks about, that if you need to overcome things, is you got to recognize it. So if you have insecurities, remember, the best thing for me has to learn that I am a child of God. And through his grace, I've been reading, I can't remember the name of the book. It's by John Bevere. Anyway, I'm sure I'll share it again, because I'm about halfway through it now and it's amazing. But God's grace empowers us to do better and to be better. And it's not just forgiveness, it's more than that. That grace is so much more than what we think it is. Figure out if you have some insecurities, especially if you're wanting to grow, because for you to grow, you have to shed those. But his advice on that was recognize it. And this one, he said, seek professional help. I believe that my professional help has been the Bible, and it's helped me tremendously. But I am seeking a lot. So as you seek, knock and you shall receive, is what he says. So I'm knocking hard on those doors to learn and to gain wisdom and understanding. So if you have some insecurities, figure it out. If you're not going further, maybe that's what's holding you back and you don't realize it, because we don't like to look at that in ourselves. Do some reflection and enjoy this amazing Thursday. I am so thankful for the instruction and the correction and the discipline I've been getting and learning. There's been some major changes in my personal life that are just an opportunity for growth. And at first I was a little scared, I was a little nervous, but again, remembering that I'm a child of God and I was created to be amazing. So I'm going to step into those shoes. So I love you. God loves you. Have an amazing week and thankful Thursday.